Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back playing Screwdrivers. And for today's episode, we are going to first go over a couple of big updates for the game. The devs just released a pretty massive update addressing a lot of bug fixes and added some new things to the game, as well as a pretty large addition to the multiplayer functions of the game. So I believe in this episode, we're going to go over those items and then also go through the tech tree challenges as well and see if we can get our large combustion engines, which I believe are the next big items that I'd like to get for our current vehicle, so that we have a little bit more power to play around with, or actually a lot more power, because I want to test out this dual drive axle setup that I have on this vehicle here, and I'll be able to double up all kinds of engines on this thing within a compact space, and hopefully get like some really nice speeds and handling capabilities out of it at the same time. Because this vehicle right here is pretty well symmetrical and doesn't veer off to any sides and goes straight. I don't have to touch a controller or anything like that. So that makes it really nice. Then I'm going to add some air brakes to this thing as well. So I'm not sure how much of all that we're going to get to in this episode, because I want to cover what's in the tech notes and kind of go over what the devs have made adjustments to in the game and what new improvements there are and just new things in general. I see one thing that I'm really excited about, and that is a new connector, which happens to be a four-piece connector, or 4x connector, whatever you want to call it. And that is pretty huge, because that is always like been like bothering me that there's not a 4. Like, I know everything's in odd numbers for some reason, and then sometimes you need something that's even number holes or connection points. So we'll look at that here in a second. But first, let's look at one of the other big changes to the game, or add-ons that they've made, which is the camera and drive mode to the game. So right now we're in this like dynamic follow mode. So this works for the majority of the game. Like, you know, it works really well while going forward. But sometimes if you're like building a flying machine or something like that, you need something that kind of pans out a little further, gives you a little bit more space between the camera and the vehicle, and kind of puts you more in the orbit mode so that you can orbit around your vehicle. And so instead of just following it all the time, like directly from the rear. And this one is kind of like if we stop, you see the camera gets really close, and then as soon as we go backwards, it flips around backwards. And that's cool and all, but I kind of like to have that in the manual, which I think there is a manual button for that. I think it's just one. Yeah, it's this button here, so we can manually do it. I'd rather that just be manual instead of just automatically doing it, because sometimes when you're spinning out and doing weird things or needing to go backwards, it's flipping back and flipping forward, and it gets a little like disorienting when you're doing this. But it does look like, to be honest, it looks like that this function is a little smoother, even makes like a little sound, which I'm not sure it did that before. It seemed to be kind of wobbly, if I remember right. So it looks like maybe some refinements to the current follow mode, or dynamic follow mode as they call it. And this thing right here, if any devs happen to be watching this, I just want to point this out real quick. Right here on the track, speaking of camera stuff, let's see now I can actually kind of control the camera now, which I don't think we could do this even in this mode. So we kind of have like an orbit mode even while in dynamic mode. I don't believe we were able to do this. But if you guys, like any devs out there, you see that little line right there on this track, if you can remove that line, please, that'd be great. For some reason, there is it doesn't look like it, but see my wheels, they see that? They flick out right there. See, it's weird. So if you have something like on the ground and your wheel falls into that, or like a spoiler or whatever, and you're trying to get a good time, because this happens to be the long and straight drag track. And so if you're trying to run a drag on this side of the track or whatever, if your vehicle happens to wander over to the spot, this will just totally destroy your vehicle. Like, you lose control and all that. So there's some kind of mismatch going on with the surface here. And of course, we got the camera stuff. So if I hit C on my keyboard, we go into loose camera mode, and we lose the dynamic mode. So now we're kind of like in this other mode. I really haven't, I'm on a controller, so that might be part of the, part of why it's acting a little weird. So driving in this mode seems to be okay. So I haven't really experimented with this. When I pull back, it just seems to go further back, but then it seems to go up. And then and then, but I want it to go down. So now it's going down. So I'm not really sure. Let's try the mouse real quick. Let me see if, all right. So, oh, okay. So if I'm driving and I push forward on my mouse, it puts us back like that, and then up. Okay, that's weird. But now, oh, that's kind of crazy. That's like backwards than I would rather it be. Where I'd like if you pull back on the mouse, you go. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I'm trying to. What the heck? That's really hard to drive like this. But with this camera, okay. So this is camera free orbit. I think is what it said. What is the next one? Switch to free camera. Okay. So this seems to be about the same. What's the difference here? What is the difference? Let's go in here. Oh, lordy. Okay. So I'd like to, it would be nice to use the map. Oh my gosh. I want to get closer to the vehicle, but I can't. So this would be a good, if we were using the mouse, let's say, to use the scroll wheel on the mouse to zoom in and out closer to your vehicle so that we can get like more of a bird's eye. Does that actually do anything? Wait, it actually does something. Hang on. Oh my gosh. All right, so we need to increase the response time on that. my finger's all worn out now. That's a lot of scrolling that I have to do on my mouse wheel to get out far. So we need to fix that. I don't think that's going to be super quick. It needs to be sped up. So, all right. Yeah, I don't know how to say that, but all right. So this is, what did it say? It said, let's go back here. Oh, this is back to dynamic mode. So if I just start driving, it should, yeah, switch our camera automatically. So this is the standard default method. Oh, also, just as a side note, they did add more, I guess, more like particle effects or destructive effects to objects that are destructible. So I guess when you crash into something like a barrier, like I just did, it explodes into more pieces and like I think more naturally. So I don't know. We'll have to test that out on the supersonic track or whatever it's called. So all right, so we're in this mode here. This is the normal dynamic follow mode. So what was the other? They said, let's see, orbit and free orbit. So this mode switch to loose camera is what it's called. So just loose camera, and the other one is free orbit. So do we like loose camera? Okay, we have the same function. I'm not really sure what the difference is between loose camera and free orbit. Does it, if we stick it there, does it adjust automatically? No? All right, so that's, oh, holy cow. So let's look. All right, so this seems to be a little bit smoother for some reason than the free orbit thing. I wanted to bash into this thing so you guys can see its destructibility thing. See how it blows up like that? Didn't used to do that before. So that, what the heck? So that's a new thing. And let's see what's over here. Looks like there's something different added to this map over here. Right there. Oh yeah. What is that? What the heck? Sapphire HD 6970? What does that mean? Huh. Not really sure what that means. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. So is that like one of the devs or something that made the changes? I don't know. That's pretty interesting. We still have that weird thing too. I don't know what this is all about, but sometimes when you hit certain items, like it'll just bounce your car up, and like you just hit a wall or something. I wanted to go up here. All right, so we're in this free, whatever. This is not really a free, just loose camera mode they're calling it, and then hit C again. Now we're back to free camera. Okay, which seems to be about the same. Oh, don't fall in the water, dude. Oh, no, don't fall in the water. Come on. Crap. Okay. It's falling in the water. I'm trying to repair, and it's doing weird things. Where, what the heck? Okay, can we go this way? So I guess this kind of helps, like maybe get us out of the water. We can kind of scroll out and see where we're at. And that's helpful. So I don't really see like a huge difference. Now let me go back to the controller. Maybe the difference is on the controller. So I can scroll this way and that way. I can go, I see when I press up, it goes down. When I press back, it goes up. But then when I press forward again, it's going, I guess it's technically going down, but it's kind of weird. So, but if I hit it, oh, if I go, whoa, wait. I'm seeing something here. There's something. Where are we at? Is that's the back, or no, that's the front? So if I, oh god. All right, let's get out of here where we see. So right now I'm trying to go up, but it's wanting to go down. But if I put it at a diagonal, it actually kind of works a little better sometimes on the controller. So that's weird. But I can actually kind of park the camera. Oh geez, what the heck? So this is what I don't get. Like now I'm stuck down here, and how do I get out of this mode? See, driving doesn't do anything. Now I'm just kind of stuck down here. If I pull back to try to go up, it's like acting weird. So I have to I guess orbit around or something. I don't know. That's whoa. Okay, now we're too close. All right. So what's the other camera mode? Okay, back to dynamic. Let's go to. Not free camera. So we're in dynamic. Okay, this is loose camera. This is the mode after dynamic. Let's see if this one acts a little different. Okay, so I'm pulling back. No, still go up when you pull back. Still when you push forward. What the heck? How does this work? Now, does it just or nope? Okay, it's kind of cool. You can kind of see the gears working really nicely though. So that is interesting. So now it goes, now when I pull back, it actually goes back. Oh, wait a second. Now I don't understand. I want to put some distance, but now, see, this is where I would use like this and give us some distance and then move the mouse. So I don't know, maybe it's better on the mouse, but it's kind of weird still. So then I'll put it like say right here, and then it shouldn't change. So we should be able to stay like in this mode now. Oh no, it's actually moving. So, all right. Okay, so that's weird. But is it moving? I don't know. I feel like it's actually, yeah, it's going back into a default position that I'm noticing. So as we drive, even though I move the camera, it's still kind of hanging with it instead of being like a full orbit action. So how do we go? I want to go out more. Nope, I don't really understand. Let's go to this mode here. This is free camera. I feel like free camera. I don't know. You guys have to let me know in the comments what you think and feel like it's doing. I feel like free camera. Yeah. All right, let's try this. And see, it's not, that's weird. Okay. I mean, I think we've all been asking for a different camera movement, but it might be best in a flying vehicle. So I don't know. This one seems interesting. So, okay. Well, all right. Well, we'll just have to play with this as we play the next challenges and things. So two things. We have some destructible component changes with some of these wood fences and things they explode a little differently now. So a little bit more explosive particle effects and stuff, I guess. And let's see, looks like we have a legacy build camera mode as well. So it looks like they brought back that. And let's see, I'm looking at the notes right now. A quicker restart between challenges. So when you want to restart a challenge, apparently it will do it a lot quicker now. And then you can actually change the color of your carbon wings. So let's get out of here and go to, I think the other stuff basically is all within the build section now. So, all right, so I have carbon wings on here. Let's choose a color. Let's just go with, I guess, gray. I don't remember there being an issue with the carbon wings and changing colors. So I'm not really sure what that would have been. So we'll just keep them dark green for now. But another thing that they did change is the engines now have a hit box. So if you have them hanging down below your vehicle, they'll hit on the ground. But the gears and things like this, if they hang down low, do not have a hit box. So that was something I noticed before. You could have your engines hanging upside down and stuff underneath, and they didn't seem to interfere with the ground. But other things were like really sensitive. So some things like little pieces just hanging one block down would catch on, like those little ruts in that road that I was showing you guys. Anything, little tiny thing like that would just, totally stop and destroy your vehicle. So then we also have in the build section, we should have a new beam. Look at that. We have a 4 beam. So somehow I have 2 of them. I don't think we had that before. I think it was 2, 3, and 5, 7, 9. Yeah. And up to 15. So we now have this. So that is good. And oh, I'm actually using one somehow. I guess how am I even using one? I think they did the update when I was in here playing around. I must have used it and not even realize it, because I had a 5-piece here, and I don't know. On the previous video that some of you guys left a comment, because I left a bar right here where I had the engines mounted, and I was trying to put electric motors there, and I for some reason was not seeing this little bar, and my brain was not functioning very well. So it was 3 o'clock in the morning, by the way. So it was kind of crazy, but hopefully I will notice things like that. But sometimes you stare at this stuff for so long, you just don't even see what's in front of you. I'm sure you guys have experienced that on some of these games, especially on the survival crafting games. That happens a lot to me. But all right, so now if we go to the menu for the components that we can win here, the little tech tree, we need to get these 2 engines right here. So this one is, we need to do the serpentine circuit or king of kinetics. And then this one is climb up the hill or transport my stuff. Ooh, I'd rather do climb up the hill because I don't want to have to build a truck. We might do that anyway, but we'll have to see. And then I want to get the rest of these tires and wheels. And let's see then, what else do we have? I want this piston. I don't think I have this piston, but I want that piston so that I can make a decent air brake. This one only goes up 2 blocks. This one goes 4 blocks. This one goes 7 blocks, I think. So yeah. And then I'd like to get these connectors here. I like those. So it looks like we have some challenges that we can do to grab those. All right, so now if we go back to our menu right here, let's see, we should have a different camera mode. I think it's, if you hit F9, does that do it? Or do we do it in the settings? I think they said something about settings menu. Let's look in here and see if anything has changed. We have camera mode, free mouse for building. Oh, there it is right here. Okay. So what is this? Attached to camera, free mouse, building mode. Let's just see what that does. I don't even know. Okay, let's go to build. What's the difference here? I mean, it seems like it's kind of slower. So I guess we're attached to the camera. Go up and go down. Yeah, okay. So this is like before. Oh, actually, okay. I don't know. I don't notice a big difference. All right, let's go back. hard to tell. Okay, apply, back, zoom. Okay. So down. Not really sure I'm seeing it, guys. It seems to be the same. So am I missing something? Let's see, F1, there's our look vehicle. That's the same. Huh, interesting. Okay. So let's see. We have the new beam, covered that. The small dirt tires have their hitbox fixed on them. So these guys right here would have the same hitbox, or actually bigger than these. So you couldn't put them together very close. So I think that was the issue with that, or that you couldn't put blocks within this space in between them. So it seems like that's been fixed. The tech tree can be toggled by the controller now, so that's good. And let's see, I'm trying to see what else is like super important. Besides the experimental, they fixed calculation of center of gravity. So our center of gravity, I don't really notice a whole lot with this, but they reconfigured the center of gravity or center of mass for a lot of the blocks. They readjusted a bunch of stuff, and they did take a bit of weight away from these little 90-degree, whatever you want to call these little offset cog wheel things for making 90-degree turns. And these weighed like 6 kilograms or whatever, and now they weigh 4, I believe. So that's another nice thing. Then they basically resimulated destructible objects in the game and optimized those. And let's see, trying to see what else. Fix some bugs that crashed the game, and when making wheels steerable, they would sometimes rotate upside down. I have no idea. I've never experienced that. Now they did add let's see, optional challenges to the game. And these challenges, they said, are invisible. I don't know what that means. So if we go to our career path here, apparently there's some kind of invisible challenge somewhere in here. Or maybe it's on the map somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't really say. It says we added optional challenges to the game. These are challenges which are invisible until you beat the secret queen. So there is a secret queen. Oh, the secret queen here. Okay. So they are invisible, and after we beat the secret queen, then the optional challenges will appear and can be driven to climb the leaderboards. It says, or to be driven in multiplayer. Okay, so that's another option for multiplayer. And then they added 3 fighting arenas to the supersonic track. So it says these things can be played on some fighting PvP multiplayer stuff. Interesting. I'm really gonna have to check out let's do this. Let's check out main menu. I'm really gonna have to check out the multiplayer side of this stuff. So the first time I checked it out, I couldn't get into anything. Like, I tried all this test server stuff, and I was having a hard time finding anything to do with multiplayer. So we may have to get in here and mess around with someone that, like, here's one, it's open. It has 8 people in it. So on the latest build, this is the new build, which is 3.113. And yeah, all right, FedEx. So I'll have to look at some of these and jump into a server, kind of see what that's about. I have not done that. Maybe I'll host one and leave one up for a little bit or something. So let's do this. Let's go. How do I get out of here? Go out, and let's go back into our tech tree. We're more than halfway through the tech tree. So they're at 78% on this multiplayer game mode. So they've updated this. And so they have like keep the flag, building competition. Now they are also working on the map. They updated some stuff with the map. And then, like, we had some new blocks added, new engines. All right, so this is probably what's coming up. Combustion electrics, but also more new engine types, some new wheels, wheel types, grip conditions, ratios. Ooh, that'd be kind of good. Okay, and new beams. All right, so that'll be nice. Minimap, damage, UI. Okay. Oh, a damage UI would be nice to know how damaged your vehicle is. I don't know if that's in here or not. Quit. Let's go back here. All right, so we're back on our vehicle here, and if we go back to the tech tree, let's start down this path. Let's see, so we need to go and do the serpentine circuit or the king of kinetics. So let's look at both of those. Serpentine circuit, king of kinetics, this is one that we need to do. We also need to do climb up the hill and this mountain trail escapade thing. This is where, well, we can get the big shock there. Climb up the hill, we get the big motor. So both of these we definitely need to do. This is the A to B race, and this is the Monarch challenge. So we might do the Monarch. Well, let's knock out these first. We have the tower dive, so we can get things on each one of these. So we have stuff to get. Let's start with the tower dive. That's a long jump. I don't know if my vehicle can handle the long jump. Let's try it and just see where we go. Okay, so here's the long jump. Is this timed? What? I think it is timed. Let's just see if we can. Oh, maybe we can do the long jump. Holy cow. Okay, I did not expect that at all. I guess my vehicle is torquey enough to get enough speed through there. Wow, okay, so that was a simple gold. Nice. All right, knocked that one out a lot quicker than I expected. Oh, we just got that piston. Okay, that was the one I wanted. Oh, I didn't see that piston listed on the tech tree thing for this. Saw that, but that's weird. All right, man, see, this is weird now that the camera is like this. So gotta have to get used to this because now it like defaults into this orbit thing. So that's kind of odd. All right, let's go back to building. And then let's go back to our free drive thing here, our career path, I mean. Okay, so we got gold there, the gravel road grind. Don't like having bronze. We're going to come through and get all the things converted to silver, or I mean to gold. All the silvers converted to gold. That's what I'm going to say. And let's do this mountain trail escapade here. Still need to do a bit of refinement to my vehicle. It's a little heavy and big. Oh, is this a destruction thing? All right, we got this. Just get him all. He should be messed up now, right? There we go. So it says 90% health. Is that him or me? That was too easy. I barely even moved on the chart. Your points, 5%. Personal best, 5%. Okay, that's about as good as you can get, I think, on that one. I'm sure somebody's got a 1% out there. All right, so we got that piston now, too. Knocking that one out. Man, we're knocking some parts. Okay. So let's go back here to build. See, we need a thing that goes straight from there to the career board. Because I don't always want to go back to the garage. I feel like my car can do it. Okay, so now we've knocked out all of these, and we just have climb up the hill now. So this one's hard. I remember this one. And this one's going to give us... We might actually get the better engine before we get the the medium engine. So now there's a weird thing on this track too. And I'm curious if it's still there or if it's been fixed. Okay, it didn't seem to have that issue. So sometimes there is a... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gotta go easy here. Alright. Oh, we got weird stuff. What's going on with the camera? Dang it, guys. See, that's the weird thing going on with the camera. It's one of those things. What is doing that? Is that my spoiler in the front? Alright, we're gonna go up this way. This should be the right way. Alright, and then, nope, stay in track. So it seems like they made some changes to the normal camera, but you can kind of take control of it a little more, but it's weird because it stays locked in a position longer. Wow, we actually got gold there. I can't believe it by 1 second. Not even 1 second, like 300ths of a second. All right, so yeah, kind of weird. All right, so that's doing weird stuff. Still trying to figure out the camera thing. All right, cool. Well, we got that motor. PW Blaze 1000. And let's go back here, go back to building. And now I do want to go to the build mode and see if we can put the bigger engines here. So we're going to replace these because right now, let's see what kind of power we're making. Making 240 horsepower, 50 on acceleration, and 388 miles an hour. Mass is pretty up there, pretty high. We're probably going to go up to 1500 when I stick these other engines on it, and maybe increase our wind resistance as well because we're going to be taller. And let's see, so our mass is right there, just right where I want it to. We're pretty low to the ground. I think that's about as good as you can get on some of that. So let's go back to build, and then we're just going to actually let's copy this vehicle first, do a duplicate, and go back into here. Come on. And now we have a backup in case I go too far. And I'm going to take these electric motors off too. They don't really do too much. And take all the turbos. Okay, so now we're out of engines, and then we're going to remove that. Oh, that and that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can't. Oh, no, wait a second. Well, all right, I'll remove that for now. Okay, so now we have to actually buy those engines. That's going to be the expensive part. So here's the engine. Let's go to the buy menu. So wow, I can only get a certain amount. I have 3,400. So okay, so that's 4, 5, 6. All right, we'll go with 6. Yeah, I can get probably technically one more. Yeah, and let's add 6 on here. Let's see what this does. Okay, I want that facing outwards like that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I think they're going to collide. The turbos will collide. Okay, so we'll put that there. Like that. There we go. Turn around. Come on. Like that. And then one more. I think doing 6 was a good call. Come on, get on there. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right, so now we can add our turbos like that. Okay. And I could rearrange these to be sideways. So the initial thought would be I was going to remove this bar here and put them sideways so that I would have the center of gravity a little lower. But let's just see what this does with our power and everything. So 119, 71. Yeah, okay. So yeah, our wind resistance went up really high, and our center of mass didn't go up as high as I thought. So we only went up 100. We were at 7 something. Now we're at 889. And our horsepower went up a lot, and our acceleration really went up. But the wind resistance also went up, and the center of mass is now higher than it was before. So I noticed with this game, wind resistance, if we can keep wind resistance between 50, to 100, that's actually pretty good for a vehicle. Let's see. So let's play with this idea. You know what? I'm going to go into our build. We're going to make a copy of this. I'm making copies all the time now. And then I think I can remove this bar here, and we'll play around with this. Okay, and so my initial idea is we would put this here like right sideways. Okay, and then I'll have the turbos up. So put that like that. Yep, just like that. Come on. So now we should be a little bit more streamlined. Why is it not going all the way? Get into your... Why is it not going all the way over? See, I wonder if it... No, there's plenty of room. Is there something in the way that I'm missing? It should. Yeah, so it should be able to go over one. Why is it not going over? Now, they did say they... Why is that not going over? that they adjusted the hitbox size of these. But let's see, where did they say that? On the notes, engines now have actual colliders. Okay. I think that only is in reference to when you're driving the vehicle, that whether it will collide with the ground. So let's see. Oh, wow. Could I actually put it upside down? Is that an option? No. Okay, so I could put it like that, but if I want to turn it around, why is it not allowed? See, over here, I can put them side by side, but for some reason, it's not letting me do it here. So I wonder why that is. I don't see anything in the way. Am I missing something? Why can I not stick that in the same way? Oh, okay, there we go. There it goes. All right. Well, I don't know. That's weird. So it did go. Okay, there we go. Man, weird. All right, so we're going to delete this one, delete that, and delete this and that. Okay. Oh, and I got to delete that. I have to support some things here differently. All right, guys. So I finally got the engines rearranged and got them sticking out sideways now. So what we have is the ability to put 3 engines on this side, and probably can get a 4th one over here. Same thing with over here, although they are offset, so probably couldn't put a 4th one here, but could probably do something to figure that out. Might have to put the turbos facing down, but that could be an issue, so I don't know. So at least we have 3 here, and then I was also able to get an engine over here with the last little bit of coins that I have, and we can actually put another 3 or 4 engines on this line as well. So that might be something we play around with, and then we can actually have something like 9 engines or 8 or something. But right now we're looking at, on our stats though, able to reduce the center of mass down quite a bit by putting the engines like this. So we're back at kind of our normal area where our center of mass was, and the center of the whatever this, I guess over here on this center of mass is right in the middle between everything, just where we want it. I kind of wish they didn't have it sideways. Like, what is up with the sideways? It's really hard. I really wish this was like a straight X, you know, from side to side, so that we could really see where the middle is a little easier. So then also we were able to reduce the wind resistance. We were at like 155 or 133 or something like that. So now we're down to 116. And so I don't know if there's really, like, anytime I mess with the aero parts, they seem to just add more wind resistance and not, which hurts us more. So kind of a balance there, I guess. But let's go back to here. But yeah, we were able to reduce some weight as well because we removed these bars and all the connector components that those were using. And most of our wind resistance is coming here, but we need like some nice little wedge pieces, or to be able to put the spoilers in front of this little area here. Because if we turn on the wind, we're at 116, but if I try to start adding like blocks and things to, let's see, what do we have here? Like some of these, and like say I want to like adjust the wind going around all of this stuff here, and like say I put this in, then it says the part cannot be placed there, but it just placed it. That's weird. So we look at our wind resistance 116. Now to update that number, you have to go out and come back in, and just from that one tiny little block we went to 124. So I don't know, and that's got like a little ramp on it and everything. You would think that would make it better, but it's not. So kind of weird. And same thing with this, like say I, put pieces, not like that, say we did, come on, get out of the screen. Let's see, take that out and let's copy that, but I guess it won't put it right there, but can we put it right here? Some reason. Okay, there we go. So say we put those right there to add some, better ground clearance, and not ground clearance, but just ground effects or wind resistant as a, like, think of a spoiler or something like that in your car. Now we're at 124. If I go out and come back in, it's 119. What? Man, I'm so confused. I don't understand. It's still higher than the number that we had before without it. So I don't know how it got reduced from 24 when I just put 1 over here and it went to 124. So now if I get out, come back in, we're at 116 and we don't have anything. So kind of weird. I'm not really sure how it's dealing with that. I mean, I guess all the wind is going under the car, so it's not technically resisted, I guess. But as far as like real vehicle aerodynamics, you don't really want air going under the car. You want to stop it from going under the car. So I don't know, kind of strange, but maybe they'll give us some actual aero parts for building our vehicles out a little differently instead of these spoilers and stuff, because the spoilers will do the same thing and doesn't help as much. So, all right, so now we have 380 horsepower, 400 miles an hour. We have 77 on acceleration. Our acceleration is maxed out. That's pretty good. Grip is decent, and our speed ramp, right here between our gears is really good. We're doing no electric motors, all engines. So now let's go do the other career path here, and we have all of these. And now we can get the other engine and take on, and along with a weight and another connector component. I like those connectors too. So let's do this. Go into this race. Okay. Come on. Any day. Oh. Holy cow. All right. We got some good acceleration. Oh, but not good turning. Okay. We're going to have to be real careful. Oh my gosh. We're slipping and sliding. Camera fix, please. What the heck? The camera got all messed up again, so I cannot touch that key or that controller side like I used to be able to, which kind of sucks because that's how you do like air control. As long as I stay ahead of him, we're good. And I can just turbo. We have pretty good acceleration. What is all that? Is there a car in front of us? Settle down. Oh man. What the heck? We hit one of those invisible weird things again. We're still ahead though. Oh boy, I did it too much. Too much. Okay, let's go. Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. Where's the track at? Oh. Okay, come on. Come on. Go around that rock. I'm gonna go down here. Here we go. Oh, other way. Over here. I need to use my emergency brake with this car. Okay. Oh, emergency brake. And this way. I have to really pulse the gas. The vehicle's too quick now. Okay. Oh. Alright, slipping and sliding. Oh. Really need some real off-road wheels. Okay, come on, come on. Ah! Missing parts. Okay. Woof, woof, woof. Up the hill. All right, come on, we're almost there. Oh. Okay. Okay, woof. All right, let's go this way. Down here. Oh, I saw him. He's on the other side of the track. Oh, watch out. Oh, this way. Alright, we got the camera thing, man. Not crazy about the camera adjustment now. Okay. Shoot across there. And rebuild real quick. And we should be close to the finish line, I think, right? around here. And we're like having to pulse the accelerator because, oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. Got confused there. Okay. Oh boy. Sharp turn here. Okay, this should be like a little straightaway. Slow down a little. Oh. Okay, easy. All right, turn, sharp turn. Okay, up this hill. I think this is finish line, right? Nope. Okay, I have no idea where the finish line is. Okay, there it is. Oh. Wore my fingers out. So 4 minutes 18 seconds. His time is 4:41. So got a good amount of time on that. All right, we got that engine, which we don't need now. And then we got that engine. Oh, we got to wait too. I mean, not engine, that part. I don't want to play the part introduction because, well, okay, I'll play it and then we'll skip it on the video. I'll edit it out. Okay, I guess good I did the little part introduction thing because we got 4 weights out of it, so I didn't have to buy those things, and those are handy at times. If we go back to our vehicle, go back into here. So I wonder what they mean that the carbon fiber can be painted correctly now, like that's been fixed. I guess I never experienced the issue with any carbon fiber issues, so that's strange. Okay, so now let's go, now that we did those things, if we go back to our, go back, what the heck, get back in there, and T for tech tree. All right, so now we have this whole thing, path right here, done. So this one we have to just build a vehicle that's all electric in order to get all this stuff. And that should be easy. This will be another thing to get for some aerodynamic help a little bit. And then I would like to get these other tires and wheels and stuff. So that's going to be next down the list. These things I believe will be gathering just in by default. So we just have one thing. So in order to get these next set of suspension components, let's see, what do we need? Build a suspension dirt, small parts, and build a small carriage tire parts. I don't understand. It says build suspension. Oh, okay, so we need a smaller suspension, which I have on now, and then we had to put carriage tires on it in order to get this. And then for this one, we need the street suspension, which is this one here, and then again with the rubber thin tires, and then this will take us to this line. So this will be using with the medium, okay, medium suspension stuff. All right, so, and then so forth. All right, I got it. Okay, so that'll be easy to do on the next challenge. But right now, let's take a look at the free drive. Nothing has been changed to this map except for that weird, like over here, there was like a weird block with somebody's name on it or something. So I don't know what that's all about. Let's look on the supersonic track, see what's changed on this. Okay, I don't see. Oh, wait. Okay, we got like some little spinny thing over here. It's got lights on it or something. So this is like the speedway thing that you race around, and this looks like smaller speedways. How could they be smaller? This is tough enough as to stay on. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's go look at those and see what that's all about. I guess I don't see anything over here. Maybe it looks like there's some new buildings right here, but I could just be misremembering that. I don't see any other changes. All right, let's just go to this thing. Might as well test out our top speed while we're here. So we'll just start from this location and see what our top speed is. Okay, acceleration's decent. Shifts fast with the gears. Oh, there's the thing over there. Okay. Okay, what's our speed going to get up to? All right. So we got 258 to the speed trap. Come on. Holy cow, settle down. I don't want to go too far. Where's our map at? Where's the map? Oh, what's going on with the map? What in the world? The map is different too. Oh, look, it looks like it's more accurate, but it's not because it's not moving. That's weird. What's going on with that? Oh, wait, we're seeing some of the track come up. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, it's actually moving on the track, on the map. Interesting. Okay. So it seems like the map is now more accurate when your vehicle is on it. So veer off over here. Okay. And then veer off over here. What? Where's the rest of the map? Just kind of stops right there. That is weird. Okay. Interesting. Does seem like, oh yeah, okay, so it's more accurate to like line up. I'm gonna have to test like when we go through the map and it loops back over onto itself. What if how it flips back and does that, but it seems like it's more accurate. I wish we could zoom out on the mini map. Is there a map? Oh, there's not like a larger map. I kind of wish there was a larger map. Okay, so this is the thing that we did before, right? Let's look over here. All right, let's just drive up on top of this. Okay, let's go to our new little camera mode. And now it's in dynamic mode. Well, what the heck mode was it in before? That is weird. Okay, so now we're like this. Uh-oh. See, the issue with the camera now, with the controller at least, when I'm trying to do air control, it moves the camera all around. So it'd be nice if we could hold a button down for like not air control, but for camera movement. So like it stays locked here and then I can do whatever. But if I hold like, you know, a button down or something, I don't know. So what is this? Is this another block? So who the heck is Sapphire HD 6970? That's got to be the creator. Well, I don't know what this little, or maybe I wonder, is this a podium? This looks like a podium for multiplayer. And this would be where your name would go. I bet that's what that is. This has to be a multiplayer podium. So like when whoever the top 3 winners are placed on top of this. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, seems obvious now. A minute ago, I was not sure. I just thought it was like the developer's name or something. And maybe it is developer's name. I don't know. All right, let's look over here. Oh, we have a couple of these things. All right, let's do... There's a little bitty thing over there, too. Let's go up here. Oh, of course, I brake. I guess it's front spoilers. I mean, how are they... Like, why are they braking? It's weird. So I do like this camera control, though, that I can see stuff like that. So once we can figure this camera stuff out and refine it. Okay, what's inside of here? What's... Got like a flower bed thing. Oh, there's a flag in there. Let's just go in here. Okay, come on. Get out of that. So, I thought maybe... Oh no. Can we go up on the wall? That'd be cool. Can we climb up on the... Oh no, there's rocks in the way. Or are they supposed to be in the way? Okay, so a new spawn point, the arena. So is this like a fighting arena? It'd be kind of cool if I could get up on a wall. But then we can't repair because it's going to put us upright. Okay, so it's a pretty tiny little arena. And I guess this would be like a bash arena or something. Not really sure. Like just crash derbies or something. Crash up derby car racing or something. I don't know what you would do in here. But I guess this is part of the multiplayer stuff. I don't see a way to get out of here. How do I get out? Not this way. So there is not a way to get out. All right, let's go back to the menu. See, this is where we need a like restart this level or go to this map would be nice, because I have to actually go back to the build mode and then hit escape and then go back to free drive and then click on it. So I got a map, I got a thing there, but I can't start there because I won't be able to get out. So gotta watch that. Would be nice if there was like a gate on those that you could hit, like say when you're not using it or something. I don't know. All right, so let's go check out the other one. Okay, here's the other one. Oh, stay on the thing. Okay, what the heck's in there? Oh, so we have like a death trap thing over here. Okay, let's get this. New spawn point, arena big. This is a big arena? I guess it is a little bigger. Doesn't look much bigger though. And what the heck? What happens if we go in here? Oh. Okay. So let's back in and see what happens. Oh my gosh. Total destruction. It's so cool watching a car getting built. It's one of the things I really liked about this game. All right, so wow, okay. So you really have to hit it hard. Oh, that didn't do any damage. All right, let's do this. Let's hit the e-brake right into it. Wow, that really does do a lot of damage. Okay, so this could be fun, like in like a multiplayer atmosphere, pushing people into the walls, stuff like that. Watching them get destroyed. But there's no way out. So no way out. All right, so I think I saw one more. Let's go look at it. Escape, redrive, and I have to do. We need a flag down there where we can go to the bottom of the map. Which way are we going? Not that way. Okay. So it looks like there's something else over here. We've got like a small something over here. I have no idea what that is. Are we in our... Oh, there's a flag up there. I'm pivoting the camera. Let's get close. Oh, new push arena. Okay. So this is if we have like a car or something, then we push each other off like a king of the hill situation, I guess. All right, I got it. So now let's look over here, see if there's any changes. I don't see anything different over here. Okay, I don't see any differences over there. We need a flag over here to start at. Oh, wow. That's kind of satisfying. So yeah, those break a lot different now. I'm curious about these pillars. Oh, they do too. I feel like they're almost easier to get through. But maybe not. Now, it looks like there's going to be something here. So I don't see any other stuff. And then I don't know what this is all about. This is like a little mogul thing or something. But it seems like it's real straight, so... Okay, so this is a podium. That's got to be what that is. So for like the winners. All right, and anything up here? I never really checked. Whoa. Barely went up there. I almost feel like the gravity in the game is a little different. That's crazy. Okay, well, that looks like some interesting things we're gonna have to play around with. maybe make some vehicles. Hopefully they'll start pushing out some new parts and pieces to experiment with. Maybe get the servos working a little differently so that we can use those and assign, you know, back and forth keys to them would be great. Like to have instead of just one key assigned to them, to have multiple keys. So nothing new over here that I can see. I'm just kind of looking around now. Okay. All right. I'm curious, like, how this car does on this track here. Oh boy. Yeah, it seems like we're floatier for some reason. You guys let me know if you notice that. I feel like the gravity is different in the game. Maybe it's just because I have the vehicle, you know, fairly light. But get rid of that. I do like that we can get rid of all the stuff, but oh, whoa, it's hard to do this in this kind of camera mode. Just trying to see how fast we can go. Not very fast. All right. What the? Okay, let's get out of there. Let's go back to dynamic camera. I think dynamic camera is still, even though it's still weird in some ways, I think it's still probably the best driving mode. It's definitely kind of got that first person, even though it's third person sense, but it's kind of like a hybrid between first and third person feel of the car. I mean, you're just right there and the car's looking up its butt basically. So, and then here, let's see how we can, oh dang man, that messed me up. But it does seem like now, before, as you got faster, the camera would get further from you, giving you a little bit more time to see the map in a fuller like frame. But now it seems like it still does it, but not as much. So see how close we get doing this? I don't remember it quite being this far, and I can't control that here. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section about some of this stuff. Oh my gosh, I can jump over that whole mountain over there. Hill or whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was a good landing. So anyway, all right, well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I wanted to knock out some of those tech tree challenges and look at the new updates. And I think that's everything as far as all the stuff. So just some bug fixes that most of them I never even experienced, and we fixed the mini map on the supersonic track. Okay, yeah, the map, there was only a placeholder and not an actual mini map. So now, okay, so that was the deal. So now there's an actual mini map, which is what we're seeing right there. Right here, that's the mini map. It actually functions like it did before, so that is pretty awesome. Seems like it's, let's see, yeah, pretty accurate to where we're at. So yeah, we didn't have that before at all, but we'll have to see if we can. We'll get our supersonic, actually I want to build a new supersonic vehicle, and we'll test and see how it handles looping back around on the map when we reach into the actual map and stuff. But yeah, so other than that, that's the big stuff that I think I mentioned most of it. I think most of the big updates that they made are in the multiplayer. So we'll have to experiment with multiplayer. Maybe we'll find some people and we'll do some multiplayer stuff or something and figure out some kind of concept for that. I don't really know. We'll have to play around with that, but anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below of all the updates and this vehicle now. I do plan on making this thing, oh my gosh, the camera angle thing. It is nice that we can actually like orbit around our vehicle now, but it's weird when it goes below the ground. I'm not crazy exactly about, I mean, I guess it's okay if we want to see how our setup is, but as you guys can see, it's a pretty simple setup. I mean, we're very lightweight, very few components. We're just a bit wide and a bit longer than I'd like to be. Would like to decrease the length a little bit somehow, but I don't think we're going to be able to because I have that shifter, that second shifter on the front. So I think that's going to limit us a little bit, but I could just make this a 4-wheel vehicle and that would decrease our length, probably make a steer better too, if I think about it. But I just like the way the 6-wheel vehicle looks, you know. But I'll have to take off the other tires and see if it handles drastically better or whatever. If not, I'm not going to worry about it because it does help when accelerating. So as long as we have good grip on accelerating, it definitely makes a difference, especially since I'm running with the dirt tires now. So, all right. Well, anyway, I appreciate you guys, and make sure you like and subscribe, hit the little bell notification on the videos. Leave some comments below on what you'd like to see next in the game here. If you'd like me to build something specific or just cover a specific topic or area of the game, and then I'll experiment more with the multiplayer stuff, and we'll do some stuff with that as well. So anyway, with that, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.